Wiggy would like the New England Patriots to select a wide receiver.
Yep.
With their second-round pick. They did take Drake May, and we've been talking about that all morning. And Paulie would like to talk about that right now. Paulie, good morning. Hello. How are you?
Good morning, my friends. When are you guys going to have a remote down this side, south side of the city? I think the Endicott is State in Dedham. Go ahead. What?
Oh, you're in Dedham.
Go ahead.
We'll come down there. Yeah.
You guys are always on the north side. You go to New Hampshire, Vermont. You're always up on the north side. When are we going to get to be allow the grace of your presence?
Well,
I want to come down and meet you guys. I talk to you guys on a flip phone. I don't know how to turn on a computer or use a smartphone. My parents always told me I should have just stayed at Boston College and become a priest because all I want to do is help everybody. Well, let me tell you, get Tom Brady back here with Rob Gronkowski right now. Let's go. This kid needs training. He's a guy that can bridge and and while we're winning, everybody be climbing instead of 20 grand short the stadium. People be climbing over the tops of each other to get into that, to get in. All right? Okay. We need to start a real, it'll be a near riot scene down there, and everybody will have smiles on their faces. 60,000 screaming for blood. Get Tom Brady back here.
Paulie, thank you.
That is high energy.
All right. What's Brady back?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's clear. Road shows, we started doing the road shows in every region, market where the show is broadcast. So we are the syndication for the radio show. We do the road shows where every market where the show is on, but we could certainly go to Dedham at some point to see Paulie.
Yeah.
I mean, lovely place.
I guess he's being facetious, but the talent around Drake May is going to be the issue.
Right.
That is essentially what Courtney talked a little bit about in her lead this morning at 6:30, which was the comments made by Julian Bubbs Edelman about Drake May having some potential if you put the right, what did he say, the environment? He said it was weird.
If you put the right ecosystem
around him. I don't know, is that in reference to the weapons that he has, or is that in reference, is he talking about coaching?
I have
no idea shot at Bill?
No, I think that it's a shot at how the organization has been in the dark ages of how the NFL has gone in terms of being offensive driven, needing to pay for talent. And the ecosystem is the right scheme, the right coach, and the players around the quarterback that help him actually perform in that scheme.
Can I make one point, though, because I'm kind of sick and tired of hearing of this, put the right ecosystem around them, the right people around them. I understand a quarterback can be elevated by the players that are on his team.
Yep.
But can we stop blaming bad play on the coaches constantly? I love
in every sport?
No, in football I'm talking right now.
Well, Wiggy does it when it comes to the Red Sox and to the defense.
But I'm just saying, like, I loved Billy O'Brien the other day, but when we asked him about Mac Jones, he immediately went to, well, if the right people are around him, it's not going to be perfect in any type of setting that you're whether you're a professional athlete or you work in the real world. It's never going to be perfect, and to blame Bill Belichick over and over again for Mac Jones and his failure, it's a cop out, and that's bothering me. Like to constantly say the right ecosystem, the right people around them, blah 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 blah. You're either a good player or you're not.
But he was a good player, and then he wasn't in Mac Jones.
But that was his mental situation.
Right, but it is
that's
the
not
job
on Bill Belichick.
Well, I think that it's not. I agree that I think Mac Jones was not as good as we thought he was his rookie year. He wasn't as bad as he was the last couple. He's a mediocre NFL quarterback.
Right.
But when you talk about an ecosystem, does anybody think Brock Purdy's a Hall of Famer?
No.
Okay. That is an ecosystem that is phenomenal. If you put Drake May on the 49ers tomorrow, they're a playoff team, probably a Super Bowl contender.
But you have to give Brock Purdy credit for being thrown into a situation and to take full advantage of it.
Right.
I think if you put Mac Jones in that situation, I think he fails.
Do we give Joe Mazzulla credit for coaching the best roster in the NBA? I mean, he's just doing his job.
Greg does. I do.
But Brock Purdy is a fine player. Of course he's better than the average guy. He's in there, and he was, a couple plays away from a Super Bowl. But what the 49ers have built is something where no matter the quarterback, even the Chiefs, right? Nobody talks about how the year before the Chiefs played the Patriots in the AFC Championship in 2018 and Mahomes took over. They were a playoff team with Alex Smith. Andy Reid's bottoming out has been much more, much less embarrassing than the Patriots recently. So if the Andy Reid ecosystem, with Patrick Mahomes, they're a Super Bowl team. with Donovan McNabb and with Alex Smith, they're a good playoff team.
Okay, but
Courtney
Mahomes
is right, though.
But Mahomes has an awful lot to do
Yes.
with
Yeah.
But my point is they were a playoff team before Mahomes took over.
Yeah.
Right, but Alex Smith was a solid quarterback.
But he wasn't a great quarterback.
But they didn't win anything. You have to have talent, right? I get that point, Courtney. I think that's what you're saying. You have to have talent. And when you have talent, you then need to put the right pieces around that talent. Like, everybody goes to San Francisco. San Francisco, San Francisco, San Francisco. Let's really look at San Francisco. You have the best running back in the National Football League in Christian McCaffrey. You have the top, let's say top 3 pass rushes and defensive ends in the National Football League in Nick Bosa. You look at what Deebo Samuel is. He's probably a top 10, top 12 wide receiver. Same with Brandon Ayuk. You have one of the top 3 best tight ends in the National Football League in George Kittle.
So you can have a.
But I thought we had a salary cap that precluded you from doing that.
But you got to have that.
So you can have an average or better than average, whatever you're going to call Brock Purdy, better than average quarterback, and win that way.
When you have elite talent.
But here's the question.
That's the difference.
Wiggy, what is easier to find?
Patriots don't have that.
What is easier to find, a Mahomes or a Brady, or those kind of players to build around the roster? If you keep waiting for
latter,
that's
those kind of
players. That's why you don't take Drake May.
Yeah.
That's my point.
A little smattering of applause on that.
No applause during the debate. Wait till the end, please.
Smattering of applause for Chris Curtis, who was pissed about that pick last night.
Right, but here's the difference.
Pissed about it.
Thank you.
Here's the difference.
I love you, Brattleboro.
Here's the one dispute about Curtis's point.
Oh, man.
That is cool, but that's not winning you a Super Bowl. The elite quarterback is winning you a Super Bowl.
Yep.
That's why you take Drake May. You take Drake May and hope.
You take Drake May hoping that he's going to be elite?
Because that's how you win Super Bowls. Who's winning Super Bowls?
But who is more likely to be elite of the 3 quarterbacks that were taken? The one that was taken one?
I don't know. Who wins Super Bowls? Elite quarterbacks. Name me the past Super Bowl winners for a large portion of the time. Mahomes, elite. Brady, elite.
Would you call Burrow elite? I mean,
Joe Burrow's in the elite category. You have to have that type of quarterback. Brock Purdy, listen, he's better than average. He's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
But he ain't winning you a Super Bowl.
This is David in the car. David, good morning.
Hi, good morning, guys. So I got a question for you guys, and I'm with Curtis. This Drake May, everybody's excited for what? What's he bringing in? And my question to you guys is, if they were so excited, the Patriots are so sure that Drake May was going to be the right pick, why were they contacting the Chargers and they were trying to trade for Justin Herbert? Why was that? If you think you have the future quarterback coming in, why would you be looking to trade for Justin Herbert?
In that case, Justin Herbert is a known commodity. I don't think that even if you think Drake May is going to be really good, I would take the known commodity.
You take the known commodity over the potential.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call.
The drafting a young quarterback and what they're doing and where they are is rolling the dice. I agree with that. But in order to win in today's NFL, you have to have the quarterback. And I maybe we use the word elite loosely, but you have to have a really, really, really good quarterback. And that's why you have to roll the dice. Because Marvin Harrison, yes, he'll be a great player and could be an elite wide receiver. Show me an elite wide receiver that has won a Super Bowl with an average quarterback.